Oh.
What's that? Pete, I'm getting word from the control room. I think we are live, and I got the green light from the control room, Pete. Saturday Night Live, a couple of RC addicted dads having a good time, spreading some good vibes, and just chilling out, talking about radio control cars.
All right.
Well, Peter, that was an official intro. I will take a second there, Pete, to say I think the only thing that we would try next time, a little in the volume, but for a guinea pig run, that was not bad. We have the green light now from the control room. This is a go for launch. This is an official warm welcome. This is, you've scrolled along to the official RAD show, the RAD RC show. And if you are asking yourself now, what does RC stand for? I'm going to highly encourage you to keep scrolling, because this show is not for you. We are just a couple of RC addicted dads out here having a good time talking RC. So it is my epic pleasure. My name is Mike, and it is my pleasure to give you a warm welcome. And I am here tonight on this Sunday Night Live with my good friend and co-host, Mr. Peter Lundberg. How are you?
How are you, Mike? Good to see you. You know, back different day. Getting through the weekend, getting ready to get back to the grind tomorrow. You know, I'm happy we were able to, get, the show on the books, and also the guest. I mean, the guest goes back to when me and you. Wow, this T-shirt was, if you remember, one of the 35 in my suitcase. Remember? So I wore this in honor of our guest tonight. So this is the original USTE shirt. So excited about our guest. He did fantastic at the last USTE, and I'm excited to hear what he's got in the pipeline. And just like our guest and all our sponsors, we like to thank 2.4 Designs, RC Car Action, Carryallrc, Treal Hobbies, RC Prorack, Crazy Crawler Foam, Powerhobby, CowRc. I want to mention a CowRc product that I got at the end of the show. Pretty impressive. Powerhobby, Venture RC, Crawler Cult RC, KNK, Scale Rat, RC Misfits, Wesmade, Race Place Hobbies, FMS, and Rebel RC. Thank you to the sponsors that inspire us and give us content each week. So,
absolutely. Great job, Pete. That is a very important part of the show right there. You say a mouthful, because each and every one of those people has some aspect or contribute in some way. So a big shout out to all of them. Now, Pete, we do have a great guest tonight. Absolutely. We've been looking forward to bringing Marc back on here and talking with him. But before we bring Marc on, I think it is important that everyone joining us, and you and I, Pete, I want to take a second, a moment of silence. It's been a week right now, a sad week. We lost one of the good guys, a soldier. This man standing right there in our logo, his name is Mr. Rick. And I'd like to take a moment of silence and pause in his memory, and he will always, always live on. But please, I'm going to take 5 seconds as a moment of silence in respect to our man, Mr. Rick. Again, he will live on forever in our logo, in our hearts, in our memory forever. Big shout out to you, Mr. Rick. We loved you. Thank you again for all you did. He's been a big part of Hartford Rocks, what Matt Coacher has been doing for those guys. He's a part of the Operation 11 Charlie family, one of the good guys. And again, we dedicate this show to you tonight, Mr. Rick. Now, again, Pete, we will tell you we have a great guest tonight. I think it has to come with a fair warning again, Pete. Things can get a little risque with this guy. Crawler Colt is what brings the edge. He's got that rock and roll, that sex, drugs, rock and roll kind of vibe. He is one of the good guys and bringing the edge back to RC.
Yeah, and you know, I remember when we first met him. I remember we were back in the field at the USTE. He was
right.
in his truck. I remember like it was yesterday, and then we just bumped into him. You started talking to him, and all of a sudden, you know, T-shirts with slinging and mats, and we heard his vision and his pipeline of what he was creating, and it's just so great to see vendors and friends grow from the ground up, and seeing this guest at a last USTE that just passed, and his booth, his display, his products shows me that he's got a lot of growth and a lot of potential. And I just want to give a quick shout out. We got Tyler in the chat and Esquita R551. Thank you guys for tuning in. So yeah, I'm excited to hear what he's got in the pipe. His website's pretty dialed in, and he makes great shirts, apparel, stickers, magnets. I got one right here. I thought you were going to wear the shirt. That's why I just had the magnet. But yeah, I'm excited, man.
I was going to wear the shirt. I had it on. I changed 2 of his shirts, just so you are aware. I went with my flat rail scale fail shirt. I was kind of going to be that guy. Do you wear the rock shirt to the concert that you're going to see? I kind of got held up in this little, what do I do? And I figured we'd be able to flip through his website tonight, Pete. You've gotten very good at the controls. We'll pull up his website. We'll browse through some of the apparel. I will tell everyone again, please, this is a XXX rated show. Earmuffs for the children. Anything can happen. Full disclosure, you are going to hear the SHIT word a lot tonight because he makes a lot of cool scale. I wonder if we should just get it out of the bag now and just start dropping it. SHIT, people, he makes a lot of cool scale SHIT. Mark, yeah. From USTE till today, we have grown a bond with Crawler Colt, and we are excited to be able to collaborate with him as a collaborating vendor for Carryall. He makes us look cool. Why don't we bring him on there, Peter?
Let's bring on the man. Whoa, there he is.
What is going on, Mark?
What's up, fellas?
Mark, it is so great to see you again. I have to tell you what, dude, before we get things rolling, mad respect to the whole Instagram world. You have taken the whole Instagram reel thing to the next level. You've taken the marketing in the short time period that we've known you. You've grabbed the bull by the horns, dude. taking Crawler Cult somewhere. I can't go anywhere now without going on Facebook and Instagram. It don't matter. I'm seeing the tags, I'm seeing the apparel, and not to mention you. Congrats, dude. You're taking social media world by storm.
Thank you. Thank you. And honestly, it's a big surprise to the path that this thing is taking. I seriously was starting to just show the love for crawling and the tiny trucks, because it's an addiction. It's a religion. It's our church. And, you know, why not be a cult about it and me be the cult leader? You know, and I'm trying to just have a good time with it, not just let people get there and crawl and talk about gear ratios. Let's have a good time, you know. We ain't got too much time left here. Let's have a real good time. That's like my mission of the whole thing, you know.
Mark, you hit it right on the head. We are big fans of keeping this hobby drama-free. Honestly, if you're not having fun with your hobby, move along. Find, you know,
absolutely
take up fishing.
Yeah.
Because
right.
Honestly, and you found a way not only to make it fun, you've made RC cool again. You found a niche, a way to fill a void with the apparel and your logos, all your artwork. It's got this sex, drugs, rock and roll kind of theme, which it should because of your background. So twofold. This is more than a hobby for you. You live at this church.
I do.
Wreckless Hobbies. If people are not familiar, Wreckless Hobbies is a place that you work, a badass hobby shop. Crawler Cult by night, and then, you know, it's great seeing you get to the events, being able to hang out with you at USTE, being able to set up base camp at Beat the Creek, and getting you out at these events and letting you put a face with the brand. That was another great step, Mark.
I mean, that's one of the things I love. I love people. I really do. I was in rock bands and hip hop acts my whole life, and I loved interacting with the fans. I enjoy talking to people, and I enjoy going to the events. And I'm going to be at USTE again next year, of course. I'll be at Rocktoberfest this year. I'll be at Beat the Creek again, because it's great to be out there with the people, you know, and seeing people wearing my stuff and me approaching them, thanking them, and giving them a free stick or a button. You know, it's just, it makes it more of a cult, more of a family, you know, instead of just, oh, buy my stuff, give me $20 and walk away. You know, I'll be the first one to help someone fix their truck in the trail. I'll be the first one to let someone use one of my trucks, you know.
And it's so true. I mean, how many times have we witnessed a sales transaction go down with you? Somebody comes along, buys one or two t-shirts from you, but these people are leaving with, you know, the fun stuff, the stickers, the patches, the pins, all that cool little bundle of swag. You do have a way with the customers. It's fun watching you interact with them. And also, you're a man behind the camera. You got an eye. We spent some time on a photo shoot there with my RebelCon. So a man of many, many talents.
Yeah, I am a somewhat professional photographer. On the other side, I used to be anyways. I just lost the love for photography when I found scale trucks, you know, and I should use my camera a lot more, but I got a guy who's in this with me. My boy, Fat Guy Photos, was always with me.
Big shout out. That dude is cool.
He's a professional photographer, and that's why he's around, you know. So at any event, we love taking pictures of people. We love taking pictures of people's trucks, you know, and this year I'm going to get out more. I really stayed in the booth last year and didn't get to crawl with the people, but this year I'm going to get out a lot more. I'm going to bring my camera so I can take the pictures of the people, you know.
Good for
because they're my
you.
friends, man. They're not customers. They're my friends. That's who I look at it, you know.
Once you choose that life, Mark, of being a vendor on vendor row, it is a delicate balance of how do you find the time to grab that controller and get out there and hit the woods and enjoy some of those scale trails at these events. It's not easy.
It's not at all.
But all we can do is watch each other's back and take a moment, cover a booth, make sure somebody, takes a moment to get out there and enjoy the hobby, even when you're there working.
Right. And one of the problems I have is I like to talk to people. So I'll be walking to the trail, talking to someone. And by the time I get there, everyone's already leaving the trail. It happens to me all the time. I'll get, 10 feet into the trail. Next thing you know, I'm walking back out, talking to the guy, Like I said, I love that. I love people. I love how the hobby is like, it's bringing people together again, and there's a lot of problems in the world. And this shit right here is going to change a lot of things for people. Even if it's for a couple hours a week, it's going to put somebody in a much better mood and a much better place.
It's a good point. I almost feel selfish sometimes when I see a tragedy like in Kentucky with the flood. I almost hate posting a picture of a scale truck. You realize people are dealing with real world problems, this stupid crap with politics and all the nonsense. But honestly, we do it for each other. If you're not using social media for your own vice, just know someone out there is waiting to see what you're going to post up next. So you're doing
right. That there can brighten somebody's day.
Absolutely. I hear it all the time. Like, dude, thank you, for the positive post. Thank you for the, so it makes you realize people use social media to step away from that. So even in the darkest of times, continue to post up and share your RC journey with other like-minded people. And that's what this is all about. We're trying to gather like-minded RC fanatics together.
And that's like part of like Mike and I's mission on this show, sharing the positivity through a hobby. Like Mark, we said, there's so much negativity, so much going on in the world. And, kind of like Mike and I started this show was just to share our adventures, share our stories, right? Get people together, like-minded people sharing their adventures, being positive about the hobby. So I agree with you on that.
Like I said, people scroll through their phone nonstop. You're having a bad day, you're going to have a worse day when you read the stuff on the internet.
Yeah.
When they come across a crawler cult ad or any kind of tiny truck thing, it's going to brighten somebody up. It really is.
Yep.
Even me, I have bad days and I come across an ad and I see a truck and I'm like, wow. And then it gets me thinking, oh, I want to build this truck. And it gets me off those negative bullshit thoughts.
And honestly, you hope that you're providing some type of inspiration, maybe even sharing an idea. I put a flag, a USA flag, just a regular sticker on the grill of my SCX6 build, and I get more comments every time I post that truck, like, oh, dude, I'm totally stealing that idea. And it's like, go for it, because I stole it from the guy I saw post it. So that's what it's all about.
And like when I started all this, I really was doing it for me and my friends. Me and my 6 friends that were crawling and we were learning and we were just having a good time every day. And then I said, you know what? There's a lot of people out there like us, a lot. And I looked into it and nobody was really doing anything really that fun. There was a few people out there that had brands, this and that. But like I said, I want to bring the party. I want to have a good time, And I see now, I'm not saying I was the first one to do it.
Correct.
There's a lot of things out there that I've done and now people are doing. I've started bringing girls into the ads and now other people are doing that, and it is what it is, man. But remember who's driving the bandwagon? This guy.
Hey, people get copied, mimicked,
Absolutely.
you know,
That means you're
flattery.
doing something right.
Yep.
You know, and I love
Listen.
it. I mean, there's enough space for everybody here. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not saying, you know, it is more than enough space. You know, I get a lot of ideas in my head that I can keep going for years.
So you kind of open the doorway there. What I'm itching to get at is clearly an evolution in what you're doing, Marc. I know it's no secret that you've had big pipe dreams from day one, vision for what you want Crawler Cult to be tomorrow, a year, 5 years from now. But it is great to see you in real time changing and bringing new ideas and different things to the market, your website, and you show up at events, the scale accessories, the SHIT word. I'm almost afraid to say it. But the scale stuff that you're doing.
Right. Well, hold on. Let's talk about the name.
Yeah.
We all know it's called.
Who's going to drop it first?
I will.
All right, do it.
Here it is. If I came to you and I said, hey, Mike, what do you got for scale? What would I say? What do you got for scale shit?
You say it. Thank you. Get it started.
I work at Wreckless Hobbies and customers say, hey,
all
man,
the time.
What do you got for scale shit? Oh, it's down over there. So I come up with scale shit.
I love it.
Which is, it's, you know, and I'm not the only one doing medical things.
Correct.
I could be the only one doing marijuana ones because marijuana is green.
Bingo.
You know, I'm not the only one doing Mobile One oil, but I'm the only one doing Mobile 2. And I know nobody's doing blinker fluid.
Blinker fluid. There it is.
You know, and I'm just trying, like,
I just ran out of blinker fluid.
That's right. You need some more. But I'm just trying to have fun with it too, you know, where when I put these out, some guys did some really funny things with it on in their garages and trying to figure out where to put it in their truck. It was really funny. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to make funny stuff, funny pizza names, funny bumper stickers that goes along with what I'm doing with the shirts. You know, one of the reasons I make these shirts, and this is, you know, we're all men here and we all want to talk to another guy about what we do. It's the nature of what we are. We're show-offs in a way. We want to be in Walmart and the guy next to you look over and say, bam, oh, you pro line? Oh, you race? Oh, you this? Well, I got this and I got that.
Yeah.
So why not make it cool in a way where my shirts are a little bit different and they still get across that it's a RC. So, and that's why people want to wear something that says what they do, no matter what it is. If you're a fisherman, a hunter, you're going to wear real tree stuff. And the guy at the counter next to you is going to say, oh, do you hunt? Do you fish? You know, Harley Davidson, you wear that Harley Davidson to let people know you have a motorcycle. So what I said was, you know, I got to capitalize on that idea because it's the truth. But then I want these people to want to wear my shirt as fashion in a way that, you know, keep on tiny trucking in a way makes people think that don't know what it is. They're gonna, what does that mean if they don't know? Even down to when I use like the Wu-Tang logo. Everyone knows it's the Wu-Tang logo, but my name's in the middle of it. And it you know, it makes people wonder, but it also makes people want to wear that because it's not a basic pro line, a basic Traxxas, a basic RC four-wheel drive, which they do all have good stuff, but you get my drift. It's like that company selling their stuff. You know, I'm making logos like this one. What's this one say? I don't even know. I got Crawl Life, I got Scale Life, I got Leaf Life now. You know,
funny because on the beach everything is Salt Life.
Salt Life. Yep.
Yeah,
right.
Salt Life. I have stickers and stuff. I have tons of Salt Life stuff. I remember the boom when the t-shirt company started and everybody's like, what's Salt Life? And then all of a sudden, every vacation spot you went to, t-shirt,
and these hat. Right. And this is what people want that are into one hobby when they see a logo that is another logo. It's been like that forever.
Yeah.
And you know, I've been in the t-shirt business since I was 15 years old. I'm in my 50s. I don't want to tell people that because I'm the party and we all know I act like I'm 25. but I'm in my 50s. I've been doing t-shirts forever in bands and this, and I kind of know what people gravitate to. It's a cycle. I know what colors, I know, and I know that they like logos that are familiar to them that say something different, no matter what it is. And that's not all I do, but it's some of the stuff I do because it's funny. And it just, it just, people like it, and I go with what people like.
It puts you at risk in the world of copyright. It's I guess you've been there before.
I have.
You know how to cross the line and walk right up to it. But like you said, Mark, you're giving us something that we want to wear. I go on vacation. I have to, when I pack my suitcase, my wife, she does an inspection before we leave. She has to make sure there is one shirt in that suitcase that does not have anything RC related on it. She's like, we're going out to dinner one time, as a family, somewhere nice. You need to have one shirt in there. It does not have anything to do with RC, because, we live, eat, breathe 24/7. And I like to wear a shirt that has something RC related on it. Like you said, you're at Walmart, you never know when a conversation's going to get started up and be like, oh dude, yeah, what's your Instagram? Let me go follow you.
Right.
You never know. But because I share this story all the time, the scenario is this: we hang out together because we are like-minded individuals. We can talk about wheels and tires and new product drop because we get it, but we can't go to Thanksgiving dinner with the family, and I can't talk to my aunt and uncle about, new tires that dropped this week, So you give it to us when we're together, a place to have something cool, and you bring an edge to RC, and I love it, Mark. Bringing the scale shit, I love it. Blinker fluid, I still can't get over it. We saw that the other day. I knew that one was coming, and I mean, cracked us up. Very good humor. I love it.
Good, clean fun. Everyone, like, some people look at the word cult as anti-religion and all. It has nothing to do with that.
No,
it's a joke.
Yeah.
It's like in high school, there was a group of kids that hung around. You called them a cult.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And what it is we're a cult. You know why? Because we do dumb shit. We wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go in the woods and risk our life with ticks and mosquitoes and malaria and whatever else is out there to play with little toys.
But it's the same way with every other hobby. It's the same way. Like,
absolutely.
You go from bicycles to fishing to real life cars.
Right.
It's the same. The guys that get it, they all gravitate to each other. They're all their own little cult in a way.
Right. And usually, and another reason why I call it a cult is because a cult all they do is try to recruit you and recruit you and recruit you.
Yep.
What do? All we do is want to talk to people about our truck and what we have. And, oh, you don't crawl, you don't scale, you should.
Come with me.
Come with this. Let me show you what I got. And that's exactly what a real cult does. And that's what we do.
Come to my church, please.
Right. And I'm the Messiah of that church. And it's not a religious thing. It's just a fun thing.
Amen.
I do have some religious style shirts coming out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete, do me a favor. Why don't we flex a little bit here? Let's show our guest why we work on Zoom. The reason we took this platform, our YouTube show, from a Facebook live stream into the world of Zoom, was to get some bells and whistles and the ability to share screens. So we're going to navigate through your website a little bit here. Maybe show us what's hot, what's not, give the people watching an opportunity of where to go, what they're looking for when it comes to cool apparel.
This is what Mike was talking about when you go to a party. Should say RC, but
Yeah.
yeah, so this is the homepage.
Wow.
Looks pretty cool, man. I like the layout. I like when you go to it, everything hits you right away. You know, got the caps.
That whole basher thrasher thing. Yeah, I just
Oh.
love how you take
Wow.
all the different logos and play, you
Yeah,
have
I'm
fun with them.
working.
I still I could probably tell a funny story. I was calling the one at Duracell battery for the longest time until he's like, nah, dude, Pornhub, bro. I'm like, oh,
This is
okay. Never start.
Yeah, I got Die Easy, Never Start,
Craftsman.
Mobile 2.
Oh, I love it.
This was like the first piece, Mike, I think you ever got.
Yeah. Oh, the little
Little pipes.
little pipes.
Yeah.
I still have it. It's up in the TF2. My Bernie Sanders is holding on to it.
Bernie.
Yeah. I love the hats, patches, pins, just a way to really let your personality come through. If you're not finding something on here that speaks to you, you must be dead.
This is
I
like,
mean, I just got an order, so whoever did that, thank you, and I'll send you some free shit. Whoever, I don't know who that is. I can't see it. Just said the order came through. So if it's off the show, man, I'll get you some free shit.
Roger that. Yeah, Pete, I know you and I will be on here tomorrow morning. Maybe I might not make it till tomorrow morning. I need to redo some scale accessories here now. This is some very cool shit. I am loving it.
and the sticker packs are pretty cool. We got RC
Yeah.
and Tyrone Dunkley said, "What's up, Mark?"
What's up, Tyrone?
Even the stickers are cool.
It's so cool. Like you said, Mark, it's got to put a wicked smile on your face, bro. You can't go far now without seeing. I know you've taken your Instagram page to the next level, but it's so cool seeing other people post up now, and you're going to be able to spot that Crawler Colt logo like on somebody's bumper. It's growing rapidly. I love it. And like I said, oh, Forever Tiny Wheels, I see a carry-all bag. I was just gonna and I love this shirt, dude.
Yeah, I want to get this one.
I know, seriously, dude, like the nostalgia, and I get goosebumps as you're clicking through this stuff, and that's what you want your product to do, Mark, is get people excited with everything that they click on.
I'm trying to make stuff also that people want to wear. You know what I mean? That's like, wow, I want to wear this shirt with this, with this hat. Seriously, I want it to be a fun fashion statement for people.
Yeah, no, I love it. Love it.
Shirt. I like this shirt a lot. That was Tyler Slane, by the way, that did that order. He just put in the chat that.
Oh, nice.
All right, Tyler, I'll send you some shit. You know that.
We love Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, I like like you said, you got new T-shirts. I'm definitely interested. I like this.
Yes, the Trooper one is one of my faves.
That's one of the best sellers.
Yeah, that was like one of the first ones I ever got from you. It was one of the first ones I ever ordered in a very cool 3/4 baseball style shirt. It's that 3/4 sleeve look. Love it. Absolutely love wearing that one.
That's actually getting revamped, and it's going to have dates on the back, like concert dates.
Nice.
But it's going to have like USTE, all these different things.
Nice.
Of course, some funny ones will be in there.
That's awesome.
That's a great idea.
Yeah,
the Wu-Tang one's gone for a while. Just in case I don't want to catch the heat on that one,
Yep. Now, honestly, so this is RC apparel with an edge. The man literally has the reputation, the background, and the balls to back all this up. And I love seeing that there is no slowing down.
Nope.
And then to be able to grab a patch in different styles. And this is why it works so well with Carryall. This was the segue I was going there with the Forever Tiny Wheel logo that we did with the Carryall Vinyl X. But one of the reasons that we went so far to add so much patch space on a backpack was to be able to identify or show off your personality. And maybe there was just never a backpack out there with enough patch room.
Right.
Now you come across somebody like Crawler Cole, you can keep throwing patches on your bag, and I'm sure there's going to be no shortage of new patches coming.
Oh, I got real good ones coming, real good. I got
fantastic.
the Basher one coming because
Yep.
a lot of people want to let everyone know they're a Basher. You know?
Yes.
And
And
I'm also getting into the drift world
smart.
with my scale stuff and some
Anything.
stickers.
Yep.
Yeah. Team up with a few guys, help me out with that because I do not drift. I don't know a lot about it, but they've been buying a lot of my scale stuff.
You need to get something in the 24 scale micro scene. These micro guys are taking over the crawl scene right now, and they need a specific patch that speaks right to a micro crawler. There's my little nod. Get something going on that.
Yeah.
Get your wheels spinning on some sort of idea there, because the micro scene taking over.
There's a lot of things I got in the pipeline that we're gonna do, and everything's gonna be fun. Everything's gonna be a good time. I have a couple more photo shoots with Jade, and a lot of people ask me why I keep using Jade. I use Jade because not only is she a model, she's an RC enthusiast for real. She drives an infraction. She has crawlers.
Oh, wow.
And that's why I use her, because she's real. Okay. Put a controller in her hand and she holds it the right way.
Nice.
And she wants to drive my trucks when we do photo shoots. And she's also a stunt rider. Her and her boyfriend
do
wheelies all over the country. Yep. And part of their show would be she would drive the felony around too. Or the infraction, I'm sorry. And that's why I use her a lot. And she's really into what I do. And she supports us like crazy, and I support her. And I mean, there is other women that I'll be using, other girls I'll be using, and some guys. I don't want to, forget about the girls out there. But that's one of the things we're doing. I got photo shoots with some real cool trucks coming up, real cool trucks that me and my buddy JCM built together.
Now, do you have an event coming up? Did you want to speak about your the event that you've got going on, and maybe anything in particular you could drop? Any little tease of anything new in the pipeline?
Yes, I got a bunch of shit I'll talk about.
Awesome.
All right. August 20th at Wreckless Hobbies.
Yep.
Every month we put on a crawler event, different ones, but this one here is presented by RC 4-Wheel Drive. So it's going to be a scale event, not like USTE, because we're going to have a legitimate crawler comp also, but we're going to have a show and shine that will come out of it. Best paint, best interior, best patina, best theme. And we're going to let the public vote. And last year we had about 200 people there and about 85 cars in the show and shine. It was pretty awesome.
Wow.
This year, we got some good sponsors on there. We got Carryall, Crawler Cult, of course, Powerhobbies, Shift RCs, Traxxas, THP, which is Top Heavy Pigs. It's a group of guys out our way that do Scale Sundays. They put on a lot of cool stuff. And that's going on the 20th, which is going to be a good event. This is some shop here. I got
seriously.
Oh, this shop's the biggest shop around. We have more inventory than anybody.
It reminds me of a tattoo parlor. I don't know if it's the red paint on the inside. Something about it just has.
And that there is old pictures. You can't even see the floor. There's so much stuff we have there. I mean, it's a fun place. I'm there all the time. I love working there because I love to talk to the people that come through the door. You know, the owner, Sean,
Yep.
really did an amazing job with this. You know, he's really not from the retail world, and he took this by the horns, and he made this something. You know, people come from states away, hours away to, man, those pictures are so old. You can't even see the floor right now. There's so much armor in that area.
And we
But
encourage everyone to support your local hobby shop. Again, where is Wreckless Hobbies? Where are we at here?
In Wareham, Mass. It's right it's the beginning of Cape Cod. We're kind of on the Cape Cod Canal.
Do you have any kind of distance from like a landmark? How far are you from New York?
New York with 4 hours.
4 hours. Okay.
Yeah. Boston, we're about an hour. Providence, we're about an hour.
Okay. Perfect.
You know, and the owner, Sean, he was smart when he opened this in this area because we have a lot of campgrounds around us.
Okay.
And most of them have RC tracks.
Nice.
And they, you know, we're hosting a race at a campground next Saturday. It's called
when you say race, what are we talking? Like buggy, like tracks
slashes and rustlers. That's mainly what they use at the campgrounds.
Okay.
You know, and it's just and they're all our customers, you know, and they come in and they see one person with a slash, and they come in, they buy one, and their neighbor comes in and buys one.
Legit courses with like a tower that people go up and sit on the get them on the stand and let it rip.
The one I'm going to has a crawler course, and it's like a figure eight, but we're going to use it as an oval.
Yeah.
And then they said by next year they're building a basher park and a drag strip.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What kind of a drag strip? Are we talking dirt or blacktop?
They say it'll be blacktop.
Blacktop, like a place for these no prep drag cars to get out there and stretch.
The one that we get to go to, it's called I think it's called Field of Dreams or something.
Okay.
And the public can pay $15 for the day and go use it.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. But also, you know, when we're talking about Wreckless, we have a class 1 crawler course and a class 2 crawler course outside. We have a 24 scale inside, a drift track inside, and a carpet track inside, along with that big store. Yeah.
Wow.
I could see the drift market being big around you guys.
Huge.
You guys have
It's huge. Everything. It's, you know, there's so many things out here. There's people that bash, there's people that crawl, there's people that scale, there's people that race. I was down racing today, slashes, with these guys down the Cape, man. That's some of the most fun I've had in years. You know, it's like crash up derby.
The drift market, those drift guys are bonkers. Massive talent. Watching them, it's insane, right? Like I can't
do it.
I built 2 drift cars and used to take them out on the blacktop and let them rip. But it turns out I wasn't drifting. I was power sliding and just, you know, too much power, and they were just sliding around. And sure, it looked cool, but when you have to take a drift car and now put it in a, you know, 3 foot wide little course, and then they synchronize it, and you know, massive talent. Those guys, it's fun as hell to watch.
Yeah, it sounds like the dentist to me, though.
Yeah.
You know.
The motor's ripping, tires spinning.
Yeah.
It is fun to watch. I every time I'm scrolling through Instagram and I hit somebody's post with a drift car, I stop every time. I'm always intrigued.
We got a couple crews up here. We got Illuminati Drift. He's making some noise. He's going everywhere. He's doing real well. And there's Loud Designs up here. They come and do events, and it's a good time. up here, man, we really got a group of good guys, man. We got carpet races that, you know, we break each other's balls all the time, but it's a good time. You know, we're working in that store. I left a 20-year job, not knowing what I was going to do. And let me tell you, this is the only job I've ever loved in my life. For real.
And that's important to love your work. That is an important statement. But right there, Pete, you're sitting right here in this basher section, and this is
this is nothing compared to what's coming.
Yeah,
I got something I can't tell you, but there's something being done right now that is gonna blow people's minds.
yeah. I mean, I think, you know, just like the crawler
testing
scene.
1, 2.
Yeah,
There he is. I hear you.
just like the crawler scene. You know, you got your bashers. I got my Go Fast trucks. I got
Oh,
an
yeah.
fraction up here, and I got the fraction over here.
Testing 1, 2.
I think there's it's good that you cater to a lot of different markets.
You know, and at first I thought it was going to be a problem because it's called Crawler, not RC. You know, it's Crawler Cult RC. So at first I was like, you know what? I'm just crawler. But I do everything. I got a max. I got a felony. I got slashes, rust. I got them all. And it's like, you know what? So doesn't everybody else. You know, everyone else.
Here's my baby.
Ooh, that's nice. That's pretty. How fast you been?
Got it up to 80.
Yeah. I think I've been around there, but then I had a horrible crash, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, I crashed. That's why you notice the body is brand new and painted, right? Because this we had 80 into a curb. Not too
Same thing I did. Exact same thing I did. I took off foolishly without testing my controller that I just bound to it, and I had no reverse or brake. And I just watched it sail through the parking lot across the street and hit the curb and fly into the air.
And you know what's funny? Where I live, there's not too many tracks. So I run in my neighborhood. My wife hates it because, you know, it makes the noise. You know, it's not a quiet, you know, it's powerful. And I was just running it the first day, had my GoPro. It took out the GoPro, went 40 feet in the air. The truck just, but, you know, hey, listen, it made very well, man. I came out of that crash, just a couple dents in the body.
All right, Pete, close that screen up.
All right. You're back?
I'm back. My headphones died.
I got something else to say. It's really important.
Please.
Thursday nights.
Oh, yeah.
9 o'clock on Instagram Live is a very entertaining show. It's called Sex, Drugs, and Radio Control. It's basically what I do every single night is I sit in my my shop area, and I build and I do adult things and talk about music and talk about RC and talk about anything else we want to talk about. It's at least 2 hours long. It's a fun time. I get kicked off all the time. Instagram, yep.
Okay.
Sex, drugs, and radio control.
Pete, we can make sure we put a link up to his Instagram page.
Yeah, I tuned in one Thursday. I think you were painting. And
all right. So when we post this up on the end, down in the links, we will make sure we have a link over to Crawler Colt's Instagram page, YouTube channel, Facebook, every avenue for you.
And check it out. And I'll do this too. Anyone who buys something and gets the information off this broadcast right now, this spot, whatever with this live thing, use code RAD. Not only will that get you 15% off, it will get you, I lost it. Never mind. No, it'll get you a free patch, a free FTW patch.
My man.
Code RAD 15% off tonight only.
Yep. And you'll get yourself a free patch. And every order gets free stuff anyways. I always send out a gang of free stickers, man, because it's like I'm not out to make $1 million. I'm really out to make 1 million friends. Seriously. And I feel that if I bought something and you open up the box and the product's in there and that's all that's in there, I got the product. But if you open up a box and you got some stickers, some pins that you didn't ask for, it's even, you know, then you let you know, you look at that that brand, that company, like, wow, man, they really care. And I do care, for real. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be at the events.
And that
I would
shows
be at
even
home.
with the carry-all backpack, Mark. How many times have you contributed lanyards, pins, patches? You buy a carry-all bag, you're getting so much additional crawler cult swag from rags and all the fun stuff. You make carry-all cool, dude.
You know, I just want to help. I love you guys, because you guys are seriously the first guys I think I've really spoken to when I went to that USTE with not knowing what I was in for. I had no idea what type of thing it was, what my vision would even, if it would even work with that, you know. And let me tell you, I was afraid of them not liking what I was doing, you know, and I get it. You know, it's a family event. I'm not that family oriented. You know, my stuff is not family friendly. It's not child friendly. Some of it is, but a lot of it isn't. And
But
it's
it's
because
design. You do that for a reason. You're hitting
Right.
the market.
But I try, you know, like when I went to USTE last year, they were nothing but nice to me. They supported me like you wouldn't believe. And they, you know, I'm pretty sure they kept an eye to see what I was about. And, you know, I'm not doing nothing that bad, you know.
Correct. And you know how to turn it on and off.
Right.
And that's what's important. You are very respectful. You have got amazing customer service as Crawler Colt and even at Wreckless Hobbies. I've heard on more than one occasion what the experience is at Wreckless because of how you welcome people.
And I bring the party there too. I'm always having a good time. You know, there's music playing. There's, you know, you could come in and there's motocross on the TV. There's racing. It's not just RC, man. It's hip hop videos, rock videos. We're having a good time, man. And that's how I want it to be. I don't want someone to come in and be miserable and get their spur gear and walk out the door. I want someone to hang with me, talk shit with me. You know, show me your truck. Tell me your stories, how you found this truck in the dumpster behind this old lady's house. You know, I love hearing that shit. I love it.
Mark.
You know, and you know what, Mike, you talked about supporting stores.
Yep.
That's huge. People got to really understand that if the prices at a store are a little bit more, because they have to keep the lights on. And when you come in that store and you buy something, and then you go home and you say, all right, well, I'm going to buy it from here next. Don't forget, when you have a problem, who do you call? Seriously. And I support A-Main, I support Horizon, I support Traxxas, but on a Sunday afternoon when your truck breaks in, where you're not going to get the answers. You're not going to get the part, you know. And if these stores are gone, our hobby is going to struggle for real, you know, because if you blew a gear today and you wanted to go out tomorrow, it's not happening. But if you ran down to your local store and gave them an extra $1 for that part, or not even just supported them and bought it from them, it's going to keep this hobby alive. And we need it to be alive. We really do. Like I said, there's so much bullshit going on in everybody's life. We need happiness. We need this, you know. And this here, we're grown men playing with toys, playing with dolls. And it's making us so happy that we can't not have these stores around. We can't not have the camaraderie. We can't have, you know, if these events weren't happening, what would we doing, you know? And I love the fact that these people are just you know, you got guys coming out of nowhere saying, oh, I'm going to have an event. I'm going to have a get together. And that's what we need. And that's the church. That's the culture. That's the fun, is getting together. And I love that it's just not at a store. You know, today, the THP crew had a barbecue that I wish I was at in a campground. They had a swap meet. They had all these different crawls, and they had a barbecue, and everyone's here having a good time. I had to work today. That's why I'm not there. But that's what the hobby needs, and that's what I love about the hobby, is the way people are intertwining together and helping each other. The first day I went out, I had no idea what I was doing, and my truck broke, and I had no idea who I was with. I thought that I was going to get laughed at for my truck I had, and my truck broke, and two guys I didn't even know dropped to their knees, take my truck. One gets a driver out, the other one gets the screw I need. They fixed me. I was up and running, and I tried to pay them. I didn't know. I was like, yo, y'all want some money for that screw? And they're like, no, this is how it is. And that's when I really fell in love with crawling, the whole atmosphere of it, you know. But then it looked kind of stale to me, where people weren't really partying, and I want to party. I want to play music. I want to have a party all the time. That's what it's all about, is having a good time. And that's what Crawler Cult is. Nothing but a good time. And this USTE, I can't talk what it is, but something big's going down. Big.
Mark, I just want to touch on the local hobby shop thing for 1 second,
Sure.
because it is a circle of life here. And what will blow your mind, and people will need to realize this, is if you have a local hobby shop near you, please get out there and support it, because if you have a local hobby shop near you, you probably have an RC event that you've traveled to, or an RC event that you've attended. These same local hobby shops are supporting those events as a sponsor. And so it's so important to give back to the local hobby shop when they're giving back to the events that you're attending as a sponsor. And they're the ones giving these events prizes, and it's a circle of life. You need to remember, support your local hobby shop. We say it so often, we use the hashtag, we remind people, but it's just important not to just say it, but actually live it.
Right. It's, you know, and I have a shirt that just says that on the back, because even if I didn't work at Wreckless, I know that we need these hobby shops, man.
Yes.
You know, I come from the model scene, and if I ran out of a weird color paint and I could run down the street and get it, that doesn't stop my fun. But waiting 2 days to get it, that stops my fun. And then it turns into, you put that project aside for a minute and something else comes up in your life, and you forget about that, you know. And it's with these hobby shops, man, even going in and talking, meeting people, it's like a social club, and you need that. You really need that in your life, you know. And some people don't get it. And you know, like I said, I do work in a hobby store, and I do work with the public, and there is people that will come right in and pick up a product and say, oh, I can get that $5 cheaper online. And I tell them, I'm like, yeah, but you don't get me. You don't get me joking. You don't get me helping you in with my knowledge. You know, I've been in and out of RC since I was 15 years old. You know, I'm staying this time because I love crawling. I love it. I've always had a car, but I would always sell everything, buy everything, sell everything. I've been through 70 sets of MIP tools in my life by selling them and buying them and selling them and buying them. But we got to keep these alive. And even at events, supporting these smaller companies at events is huge. It's huge, you know, and I support all of them, because I come from the music business where, you know, I come up doing shows in front of 2 people up to, you know, selling places out, where I respect everybody for what they're doing. And someone that has a booth and they may not have a lot of stuff for sale, you got to support them. So next time they're going to have more, and they're going to take their product and their brand bigger, and you're going to support their dream, you know. And you got to help these people out, and you got to support these people. Amazon don't give a fuck about nobody.
Nope.
They don't care. They do not care about nothing. They treat their employees like shit. You know, I got a package delivered at 4:30 in the morning the other day. 4:30. Why isn't that guy home sleeping with his family? You know? But I don't want to rant about Amazon.
No,
I just want to, you know.
But Mark, it's nothing but a party and a good time with you, and the hobby is lucky to have you. We could keep this party going all night long, but we're going to have to wrap it up on a Sunday night, and we can't thank you enough. Mark, do you have any parting words? Any last minute parting words for your fans? Other than
I,
that,
you
we're
know,
going to get all the tags, all the links, all the updates. We will get it up at the bottom of the show. We will share it again tomorrow. Get out there and support Crawler Cult, people.
and I thank everybody, you know, and like I said, anyone who orders always gets free stickers, free something from me. Everybody,
And that's a fact. It's a thing.
you know, and it's because I said, I'm not out to make $1 million. I want to make 1 million friends, because that's all that really means anything, is having people around you that all have the same love, the same passion, and just want to do it. You know, when I go to events at USTE, seeing 1,000 people all there for the same reason is amazing. And they're all getting along. You know, they're all doing their thing. And there is a lot of drama in this whole thing, but it's behind the scenes drama. The people out there don't know. You know, the people that are involved in it know.
What's what's that drama shirt that you did? The
Real Housewives.
I love it.
Real Housewives of the RC community.
It's so true.
Yeah.
It's a part of it.
Drama.
Drama follows us everywhere.
But you know what, Mike? The bottom line is, if you can have as much drama as you want. The bottom line is, we're all men playing with toys.
And
how can you have drama?
Yep.
You know, the only drama we're going to have is people that don't know what we do are going to laugh at us because we're grown men playing with Barbie dolls.
Big nerds.
You know, right. You know, it's like fantasy football to me is Dungeons and Dragons for jocks.
Yep.
It's the same thing, you know. But I wish everyone the best. I mean, I can't thank you guys enough, man. You guys, you guys got me here. First people I bothered to talk, the only people I talked to at USTE, and I probably bothered you. I know you didn't want to talk to me, but I said I had to.
And we are so glad. We are so glad we took the time to get this started. Mark, why I got you on the show, I am going to tell you, we're going to let this announcement drop while Mark is here with us. And that is, we got a tracking number on Friday from our manufacturer. And that means we are tracking carryall bags. We're looking at a 2 to 3 week time window. And that means it's time to dust ourselves back off and get back into the game. Hopefully get some bags up to the Wreckless Hobby store very soon. I know I've been getting the emails, people looking for the Forever Tiny Wheels special edition bag. So we got a lot to do in 2 to 3 weeks time period to get ready. But you heard it here first. We got
Hold on, I got something to show you. I'm going to show you something. Hold on. I got a couple new shirts here that I can show you guys. This one will be on the website. This is the one Mike really likes. The Real Housewives.
Love it.
That will be on the site.
Fantastic.
But, here's another one. I took an idea and changed this. Nothing new, but everybody needs a Misfits shirt.
Nice.
Especially we've got a gold tooth. But we got some real good stuff coming out for real. We got a fun shirt that's got my picture on the back of it, kind of funny. I got a real nice bashing shirt coming out. And like I said, every month we're going to drop a shirt. So September 1st will be the first one. And there's a lot of fun things. I got a lot of contests coming out. And then on Fridays, I'm going to start Free Shit Friday. Every Friday, someone's getting something for free. And you never know what it's going to be. It could be scale shit. It could be sweatshirts. It could be everything.
Thursday night live on Instagram with Crawler Cult and free shit on Fridays. I love it.
Mark, just to confirm, I just put in the chat before, code RAD 15% off and free patch.
And a free patch.
That can be good for. Is it okay if I post that tomorrow?
It's good for as long as it shows up.
Wow.
All right.
Well, the patches until I run out, but you'll still get free stuff. You get stickers galore. And, just so people know, the stickers are shipped from a different location. So you get your order. If you order shirts and all that, you'll get that from one location. And then you'll get an envelope in the mail with the fun stuff.
Okay,
Damn.
cool. And we had a comment from RC Jesus.
Oh,
He was talking about how he sponsors events like you just to see the event succeed. So, he shares the same video.
bravo. He gets it.
And then we
Oh shit! I got another event. I'm sponsoring another event. I can't think of the name of it. I'm sorry, but I'll stop promoting it tomorrow. It's in September. It's I think it's Crawl for a Cause or Crawl for Charity, or I forget where it is.
On the Northeast, or
No, it's not even. It's the mid. I can't even say. I don't know.
okay.
I should have wrote it down and I didn't. I was foolish. I'm very unprofessional like that.
I know we got Ledgestock happening.
Yep, I'm
up near
sponsoring
you.
Ledgestock. Yep.
Ledgestock is next week.
And then my event's the week after that.
The ASD crawl's coming up.
Yep.
Always something somewhere. Mark, thank you so much, sir, for everything.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
I can't wait to come on again.
We'll have you on again, no doubt.
Right on.
All right.
Don't forget,
talk-
get your blue. See you guys.
I need
I'm
more
out.
blinker fluid.
Wow, great guest, man.
Yeah. Pete, if we didn't give him the hook, we'd be here all night having a party with that man.
All right, I think we could, unless you have any updates.
Honestly, I think from our end, I'm gonna call it there, Pete. I'll let you. You got anything hot and heavy? I know Treal's been cooking some stuff up. I know we got a lot to talk about next Saturday. What's hot, Pete?
Why don't you give the word of the contest?
That is, do me a favor. What was the letter we did last week, Pete?
Letter B as in boy.
B as in boy. I did not write it down here. Oh wait. Peter, text it to me real quick because I'm going to text it to you and make sure I'm using the right word. I don't want to give the wrong letter here. Texting you. Oh, thank you. You're fast. All righty. So it is fair that we don't give the, thank you for not doing that, Pete. All right. So you had to watch last week's show to get the first letter. We do a 4-letter word. And last week we gave the first letter. This week, the second letter is O. O is in ostrich. And the prize that we are playing for again will be the new 88 MG from Powerhobby. Big shout out to Powerhobby. If you're not familiar with Powerhobby, go check out powerhobby.com. This is their new servo. This is the budget-friendly version. I think it's hovering. Yeah, like it's under $30, and it's going to fit that soccer mom on a budget that's trying to get their kids Traxxas Bandit or Slash up and running again. You're looking for a servo, a direct replacement on a budget. This servo will solve a lot of problems. I put it into base camp, keeping with the theme, base friendly, real simple upgrades in the base camp. Big shout out, Powerhobby. This is what we're playing for. We had our letter last week. Letter this week is O. O is in ostrich.
All right, cool. I mean, I got a couple things. I'll go.
Please, let it rip, Pete.
So one of the things I definitely want to show that I'm really excited about is CowRc. I think you saw my post. So they dropped this new film that goes on top of the mat that you could actually write on with marker. So washable marker now, this is their new drop. So if you want to keep track of your screw counts, you want to write inventory, you write right on this mat. Really cool option to check out. So it's
like a dry erase marker almost, and then wipe it off.
Yeah, so that's it. So this is a special upgrade. I got this Saturday, and let me tell you, man, it works great, and you could write all over it. So
is the film replaceable? Like at some point, if it gets damaged, you can lift it and reapply it
on top. I mean, it's the standard mag.
Yep.
It just has a different layer on it, and I was writing on it. My kids were writing on it, and it just wipes right off. Compared to the old mat, this is a great upgrade, I think. Keep track of all your screw counts. And so, yeah, definitely check out CowRc. It's an option for the Pro Mags.
And honestly, Pete, CowRc is for that next level guy. When you're looking to wrench on your car and you have that white magnetic board, that first time I went to CowRc, it was that oh wow moment. Like, wow, what a treat it is to wrench on a white magnetic surface.
Yeah, see?
Love it.
So yeah, pretty cool. RC car action, you know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What a great cover photo.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, to go with it, yours are in the mail. Got these installed today.
Nice.
Yeah, so these were a good upgrade. Nice weight on this. Wait till you install them. Nice weight.
How cool is this to see the FMS Power Wagon already getting some aftermarket support right out of the gate? Good job, Treal.
Yeah. Just got to find some new tires though. But yeah, so that's all I got. I mean, definitely got the mat this weekend, working on the Treal stuff. RC car action, definitely good issue. And so we got a guest next week.
Yeah. I just want to make sure people know Ledge Stock is happening this week. You got Trevor Rushford and his crew up there in Vermont, killing it. Ledge Stock. If you're in that area, it might not be too late to get on board, register, go up there, check it out. Even if you're not gonna participate, go up and watch and support what they're doing. And also, there was a great live today for the Fairway Crawl. Desmond and the NJ Scale guys got on a Facebook Live today, gave some updated information on the Fairway Crawl, which is next month. We're about a month away. I know a lot of people are excited about having a crawling comp on a miniature golf course. So lots of excitement building around the Fairway Crawl.
Yeah, of course, another event I have to miss. Yeah, that's going to be a cool event. I mean,
Yeah.
Dennis and Jersey Scale, those guys are great. They got a lot of sponsorship, man. Wow. Every time I open up my phone, it's like from RC four-wheel drive to
the
big
sponsors.
names,
Yeah.
tons of sponsors and vendors. That's going to be some event, Fairway Crawl. You know, shout out to those guys. Really took an event. I remember in the beginning, Mike, when we brought Des on.
Yep.
And hearing the you know, the vision for the event and then
Yep.
how it grew, like every day there's a new sponsor, and I know Treal sent parts down there, and you know, so
Yeah.
Fairway Crawl is going to be cool. I'm very bummed that I'm not going to make it, but missed the wife's birthday, and you know what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, family first, always.
Already did that at USTE, and I think I'm still in a doghouse for that, but never hear the end of that one. But
well,
yeah,
we will be back next Saturday. We're going to be on a Saturday again. The
Right.
SNL show works because we can do it Sunday. The S has a double meaning. Tonight was Sunday Night Live. We will be back again next week on Saturday night. We will be making an announcement midweek. Who it is, I'm hoping it works out. Who I hope it is. I hope it gets all lined up. Before we go any farther, Pete, I do want to just give one more nod and make sure everyone knows tonight's show was dedicated to Mr. Rick. We had a nice moment of silence at the beginning. Remember, one of the good guys, the man standing right there in our logo, Mr. Rick. Much love. The show was for you. Small tribute to a man, a big man.
God.
But that's it for me, Pete. I got nothing else.
All right. Well, thank you.
We'll get it shared out there all next week because go get on Crawler Colt's website and order some stuff up. I know I'm going on tonight to order my blinker fluid.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thanks, Mike. Good seeing you, and back to the grind tomorrow.
It's time for more Tylenol, Pete, because after doing that worm last night at the dance, if you haven't gone onto my Facebook page, you want to laugh. Watch me busting out some old school dance moves.
Oh, I gotta go check it out. I'm surprised I didn't see it.
Dude, you haven't seen it yet?
No.
Oh, you're gonna crack up.
It's up on your page?
It's on my Facebook page. My wife you know, I don't drink. 13 years of sobriety under my belt, so I'm kind of a dud when it comes to those events when everybody else is partying it up. You know, I kind of like a wallflower there, but seeing my kids out there on the dance floor, my wife begged me to get out there, and of course, with enough nagging and calling me chicken enough times, they dared me to do a dance off with some young cat, and ended up doing the worm across the floor. I was out of breath, and I've been living with Tylenol and Advil all day today with back pain. And yeah, I'm not some young kid anymore.
I'm over in a different way. All right, well, get some rest, man. Yeah, I'll check out the video, and yeah, we'll talk during the week as always. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Still people commenting, Andrew, about CowRc products, loves them, and he's getting a Treal outer brass coming soon.
Do me a favor, though. I want everybody to go over to the Crawler Cult site. Please comment below. Comment in there if you have any suggestions for Marc as far as a shirt you want to see him make. And I'd be curious to know, what is the shirt that speaks to you? Please comment below. Let us know, what is the shirt? Is it the hat? Is it the basher? Is it the Real Housewives of RC? This man knows how to bring an edge to the RC crawling scene, but give him some ideas. Tell him what you like. Give him the feedback. He'll be following along all week long here, so comment below.
Yeah. And we'll definitely, I'm going to write up, we're going to upload the video. Just got to check the intro, and Mike, you could take a look at that. Let me know.
Great job on the intro. Like I said, Pete, the intro was solid. We'll get the volume squared away. And the show's taking an evolution here. Big shout out, RC Car Action, FMS. Thank you, guys. We'll have promo codes and more prizes to come. Make sure you subscribe to be eligible to win.
All right, great, Mike. Thank you. And I'll post up that discount code. Once again, it's RAD. Make sure you go to Crawler Cult. I'll post up all the social media. Look for my post or Mike's post tomorrow or a little bit. All right, we'll see everybody next week. Enjoy the upcoming week. And